If you're anything like me, golf isn't your full-time job. You don't have unlimited hours to spend on the range fine-tuning every aspect of your swing. You have a career, a family, and other responsibilities that demand your attention. So when you do get out on the course, you want to make the most of it. You want to play well, have fun, and leave the course feeling like you got something out of the experience. But that's easier said than done. Golf has a way of exposing our worst tendencies. It can magnify our impatience, feed our self-doubt, and trick us into chasing perfection instead of focusing on steady progress. We get frustrated when we don't hit the shots we expect. We let one bad hole ruin the next 3. We compare ourselves to players who've been practicing 10 times as much as we have. And we often forget that, at its core, golf is supposed to be enjoyable. I know this because I've been there. I've had rounds where I let frustration take over, where I lost focus after a bad stretch, where I talked myself out of a good score because I didn't believe I was capable of finishing strong. But over time, I started applying the leadership principles I teach to my coaching clients to my own game. I learned how to manage my emotions, control my thoughts, and focus on the process rather than obsessing over the results. And that's when my game started to improve, not necessarily because I was hitting the ball better, but because I was thinking better. That's why I wrote this book. The B-Flight Champion's Guide to Golf is structured as a collection of 101 tips designed to help you strengthen your mental game and find more enjoyment in the sport. Each tip is practical, straightforward, and rooted in the idea that golf is as much about how you think as it is about how you swing. Some tips will focus on managing nerves and pressure, while others will help you develop habits that lead to better decision-making on the course. Some will challenge the way you approach practice, while others will remind you to keep things in perspective and appreciate the game for what it is, a test of patience, skill, and self-mastery. While these tips are rooted in my own experiences as a competitive amateur golfer, they are also deeply informed by my work as a leadership coach. The same principles that help top executives lead effectively, staying composed under pressure, thinking strategically, embracing setbacks as learning opportunities, are just as useful when standing over a 5-foot putt to save par. So, buy the book, embrace its principles, and I know your scores will improve, just like mine did.